Breathe right now. Right now. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, breathe consciously into your belly. Breathe all the way into your belly. Expand your belly on your inhale. Fully inhale through your nose into your belly. Hold at the fullness of your inhale for 3 counts. On your exhale, fully release, completely emptying out of the mouth, holding at your emptiest for 4 counts. Don't ignore this. If you don't have the ability to connect to your breath, to connect to yourself in the now, that is showing you where you're not free. All of us that are here on this awakening journey, all of us that are here as light workers, as healers, as guides, as way showers, as coaches, as just human beings in this earth, whether you are right now identifying with being in the old earth or the new earth, maybe you haven't even chosen. But if you are here hearing this, if you are here hearing me, continue to breathe. Notice your resistance to it. The reason this is coming through is because there is so much collective feelings. There are so many feelings being felt right now. There's no other way that I can put into words what I'm hearing. But there's just so many feels being felt. If you in any way identify with being someone that is an empath, that is sensitive to energies, to frequencies, if you feel like things are just really heavy right now, if you're having a hard time finding yourself, your truth, your breath, your power, your light, anything, maybe you felt it before and you feel like you've lost it. Maybe you've never felt it and you feel more than ever before like you can. Everything you're feeling is valid. It is all real. But right now, you have the power to relax. And that is the most powerful thing that you can do. The most powerful thing that you can do right now is relax, is stop trying to save the world, is stop trying to save yourself. There's nothing and no one to save. There's nothing to fix. This right now is all that exists. And there has been a timeline split. We are now becoming more and more aware as a collective that there is an old earth and a new earth. There is a higher level of frequency of consciousness that we have the ability to connect to as a collective. There's always been beings, there's always been the opportunity to connect to higher levels of consciousness, and there have been many beings that have been for a long time. But faster than ever before, we are awakening. And as we are awakening, that is meaning that there is a lot of emotions. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of shit being stirred up. There's a lot of patterns and programs and things that have been being ignored and pushed down and hidden for so long. And so that awakening, that chaos, that stirring of the truth that is happening, the activations that are happening on this earth are creating pressure. It's creating pressure. And those of us, all of us, every single human being is feeling it. But those of us that have an ability in any way to be conscious, to others, to other energy outside of ourselves, are feeling more pressure than ever to save, to figure things out, to find our purpose, to find how we're of service, or we just feel maybe like we can't go on anymore. We're burnt out, we're exhausted, it's too much, there's too much pressure. We don't feel like we know where to even begin. Like I'm not going to go on the list of all the things that you could be feeling, but I can tell you that the only answer is to breathe. And when I say the only answer is to breathe, it is true. Now hear me out on this, because this is what I have been channeling through, and I've sat with it a lot, but this is what is coming through, is that when we breathe, when we connect in the now, when we breathe and we feel our breath in our body, when we ground, when we center, when we anchor into here and now, we tune to the true frequency and energy happening. When we aren't present in our bodies, when we're caught in our minds, when we're shallow breathing, we are experiencing a multitude of things from all different timelines and lifetimes and ways of being that this collective has gone through. And right now, all that is needed is those of us that are here to anchor and ground and be in the light, to be and breathe and feel what we need to feel in the now. Every single one of us has our own magic, has our own sacred frequency that we are here to bring through for the collective, for this world. But it doesn't happen through problem solving and fixing. It doesn't happen through hustle and feeling like we need to save, like we need to prove anything. We have nothing to prove. I personally am not here to convince you of anything. Anyone that is listening to my channel that doesn't resonate, that doesn't get it, that it doesn't click and hit, it's not for you. I am speaking to those of you that this resonates as true for. And by this right now, all I'm meaning in this moment is breathe. That's all you need to do, is breathe and feel and relax. And relax. I tried really hard today to not come on with this message. And it's the only thing I've been able to feel. And I didn't know what it was going to be till I came on, because I never do. But I knew there was something that needed to come through. And all I kept hearing as I tapped into my channel, as I tuned in before I came on, is that I needed to tell you to breathe and relax and feel. But you have to start with breathing and being here so you can reveal what's going on now. So many of us are so caught up in the patterns, in the stories that we have been holding on to, and that's just exhausting us. It's what's creating the overwhelm and the feeling of chaos and confusion and loss and separation, even though we know better. Like, we know better. We know we are all one. We know we are all love. We know it's all light. We know it's all divine. But we're here living these human journeys, and a lot of us right now feel like it's really separate. There's a lot of divide. There's a lot of feels, as I said, going on. There's a lot of ways and places and modalities and circumstances and situations. There's so many things. I get it. I feel it. There's so many places to tap and tune into. There's so many things that you know how to do. There's so many people that you have connections to. There's so much information being fed to us, whether it's just entered energetically, whether it's through our devices, whatever it is. We are bombarded right now with information. What is most important right now is that you cultivate the ability to breathe, to be intimate with yourself, to feel yourself, to know yourself, to connect into your truth, to be the master of your frequency, to know yourself, to know your connection, to know how you receive guidance and information, because we are always being guided. We are always being led by the divine, by God, the universe, your highest self, however you see it. No matter who or how you see it, it is always going to feel like love. It is always going to resonate as true on a deep, deep level of you, not this level up here that feels like it needs to know, it needs the clarity, it needs to figure it out, it needs to fix, it needs to problem solve. Not the lower energy centers that want the validation and the belonging and the love and to feel worthy. The truth of you, the true you that knows that you are divinity, that you are divine love and light, just wants you to feel it in the now and to let the frequency and the energy of the light and the love and the divinity that is here for you to guide you. Because what you're here to do is going to mirror out of you. It is going to mirror and beam and radiate out of you. And then it is going to hit the other mirrors it's meant to. And that is going to activate in them what they're meant to feel. And then they are going to mirror out of them to the mirrors they're meant to hit. And that's how we turn this world into a giant disco ball of light and love, which is my ultimate goal here. Fun fact. That is the visual that I see all of the time when I tap in, tune into my direct line to the divine, to my channel. That is what I see, is we are all here to be mirrors and we are all here to shine the light on each other, but we need to be it by being the light. Otherwise, we are just shining our darkness, our triggers, our trauma, our shame, our blame, our guilt, our need for validation, our unworthiness, our not enoughness. If we are just mirroring these limited ways of being to each other, that's when we feel like things aren't working, like things are heavy, like things are hard. But those of us that have the ability to feel, to see, to be here at a higher level of consciousness, at a higher frequency, we are needed more than ever to be with ourselves. It's the only way that you can be the clear divine mirror that you're here to, is by being here, is by breathing and feeling yourself in the now and listening, and not just through words, but listening to the frequency, listening to the energy, listening to what you know in the now is true for you. It will resonate. It will resonate. And what you're here to do is beyond words. It's beyond words. There's no words that anyone or anything can say to you as to what you're here to do. It's a feeling. It's a frequency. And you are the one that can change the channel at any time and tune to what you want to. So right now, breathe. If you aren't still breathing consciously, breathe fully in and out of your belly. And just ask yourself, eyes open or closed, whatever you want, but just be honest with yourself right now. Whatever's activating and awakening to you or for you, whatever I'm mirroring in you, what right now do you want to tune to? What channel do you want to tune to? Do you want to tune to lack, to fear, to limitation? Do you want to tune to pressure? Do you want to tune to problem solving? Do you want to tune to figuring out the problems of the world and the solutions to them? Or do you want to tune to peace? Do you want to tune to love? Do you want to tune to joy? You get to choose the channel that you tune to. Just like if you go and turn on your radio or your TV, if we use those anymore, but whatever you tune to receive information, YouTube, whatever, what you tune to on your devices is what you receive. The same works in your 3D reality. Whatever you're tuning to, you are going to receive. But I'm here to tell you that you have a 5D remote control, and that 5D remote has the power to tune to whatever energetic frequency you want to. So if it's abundance, if it's love, if it's gratitude, if it's kindness, choose. But here's the thing, you have to be and receive it. So you have to be in the vibration, in the frequency of it, and then receive it when it comes to you. It'd be like tuning to a movie you want to watch, turning it on, and then leaving. That's what I'm hearing a lot of us are doing, is we're doing all of this work to tune our frequency, to master our energy, to connect to the divine, to be more conscious. But then we're just walking away and we're getting super caught up in needing to figure out how to fix, how to problem solve, how to be worthy, how to be enough. And I know that those of you that this is resonating with are going to get that. So if you get that, then know that this message is for you, and that all I'm being told is that you need to breathe. You need to breathe right here, right now, and feel and receive the love that is coming to you, because the love that is coming to you wants to do nothing more than flow through you. But you have to be willing to allow it to. So as the love that is trying to move through you, as you are doing all of this work to raise your frequency and consciousness, as the work that you're doing is working, and the love, the light, the truth is coming to you, it is bumping into you. It is bumping into the blocks within you, the energy that you are holding that is stopping your Shakti from flowing freely through you. And this is all happening to heal you. It is all happening because you are ready to feel it. You are ready to see it, and you are ready to allow it to go. And all of the things that you know, all of the modalities, all of the tools you have to regulate your nervous system, use those tools when you need to. But right now, what you need to do is just be you. Be the version of you that you have been dreaming of being, that you have been doing the work to be, to do, to feel. Be you. And you know you're ready. You wouldn't have clicked on this. You wouldn't be listening to this if you didn't need to relax and breathe and receive your own love. That is what is needed more than anything right now for you, is to feel in the now your love. And you will feel that if you just breathe. And it doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be in some specific way. It's just fully, completely, so deeply breathing. If you want to feel deeply, you need to breathe deeply. If you're just breathing shallow, you're feeling shallow. And a lot of us are, because we're so overstimulated and regulated, feeling all the things and trying to fix and problem solve. And we need to relax our nervous systems, to calm, to calibrate to here and now, to see our truth, to see our power, to see our light, to see the love, the magic, the oneness that we are, and then be the sacred frequency we're here to be. But you need to be here now to do that. So breathe and relax and take the pressure off of yourself, because you have done it all perfectly. Everything. You can't get this wrong. There's absolutely no way. There's no way to do this wrong. But there's a lot of ways to make it hard on yourself. There's a lot of ways to create suffering for yourself. So choose now to choose you. at a higher level than ever before. I know a lot of you are and have been, but if you are feeling in any way still not enough, too much, overwhelmed, overstimulated, confused, lost, shame, blame, guilt, fear, anger, regret, bitterness, any of it, breathe. Just breathe. Now, and every time these feelings come up, and remember who you are. And you know who you are. You know you are divine. You know this. So breathe and remember it. And all you have to do from here is choose to do whatever feels right for you. You are a pure, divine being. You have nothing but good intentions. Allow yourself to find the love. There is love in every moment. Find it. Be the alchemist of the light. You, in any moment, have the power and the ability to alchemize anything into light and love. And all you have to do is be you in that moment. And that means being the you that you are innately, the true you, not the you that's here to prove and please and solve and fix. The you that's here to be the light, to bring the light, to alchemize the dark into light. The dark can only be where the light isn't. So just be your sacred frequency and you will be the light in any situation. And we know that it is hard for you sometimes to feel that when things feel heavy and complicated and overwhelming. And that's why we need you to breathe, to just breathe and feel and receive in that moment and in this moment, whatever you need. We are always speaking to you and through you, but it happens through frequency. So breathe and be and let go of any need to know. Just let go of whatever is holding you back, whatever is tethering you down. Let go. Let yourself just flow. Enjoy. You deserve it. You're worthy and you're ready. And we need your magic, your medicine, your power, your light, your love, your truth. And it only happens through you being innately the frequency that you are. We love you so much. Thank you.